Oh, okay, that you were gonna enter it. It's unlocked. Proceed inside. Okay, extra creepy now that everything is dark. What about your X-ray vision? Ooh, what's that? Yeah, I know it's a heart-shaped vent, but like, that's an opening, right? The door is open. It's big enough for a person to fit into. Maybe Geen did find a secret escape route. It's pitch black through there. It might lead somewhere else entirely. What should I do? Well, of course I'm gonna go through it, but let me, once again, save. I can't believe Geen just like freaking found all this and just went. It's like, come on kid, tell someone first. Even knowing the dangers, eh? Let's go. That's gotta be a doll. I've never seen this room before. Wait a minute, that hair, isn't that Smiley's hair? Watch your step. She's just hanging out in this room, huh? You did not see anything with your X-ray vision. There's something there, or here. It's almost like a person. Almost like a doll. A person? Just as KG reached out his hand. Huh? The lights. This is Miley. KG, get away. It looks powered off. No. Not alive, is it? Well, they were never really alive. It's just a matter of being on or off. Huh? What does he mean? It's just a powerless doll, not moving an inch. You mean... maybe she's out of power? Did Miley run out of power and stop moving? No, I don't mean that. This is the Miley we first met. What do you mean? There's another one? First? After the 11 of us came together. Are you saying there actually was a non-moving doll? And then once we put everything together, they swapped it? They are so sneaky. Our first mission was to search for the scattered parts of Miley's body, wasn't it? Come to think of it, we searched for the parts that assembled her. And after a white gas filled the room, Miley suddenly started to move. But maybe it was simply another. A white gas? That's right. The room that filled with gas is connected to this room by the ventilation. That's when the human Miley swapped herself in? That would actually make a lot of sense. That's why she bled. So the real Miley is separate from this doll. If you retrace your memories, you should realize it. Dolls don't bleed. Ranger, the doll, proved this fact with his body. Man, these people operating this whole thing are so weird. Like they'll keep switching in and out, dolls and humans, just to mess with all of us. Crazy, man. And Miley bled when Kai attacked her. Yeah, I mean, she's a terrible human being. All starting to line up, isn't it? Bet this room still hides some interesting truths. Let's keep searching. I mean, are we in like serious danger for breaking into this room? I wonder if Miley is still on this floor somewhere. Indeed. Machine parts are scattered about. Huh. I feel like these are similar materials to our colors. Ooh! Maybe we can figure out how to, you know, take our colors off if we figure that stuff out. Now Miley doll is sitting down. This was like an IV, like someone's in here. I know someone's in there. A glowing computer screen. What? There's some video playing. Ugh, more victim videos. Hey, help me, please. It's... Oh, jeez. I didn't know. I didn't know anything. You're listening there, aren't you? Help me. What? Is this not recording? What's going on over there? Can you hear us? Hey, say something back. I won't tell anyone. I promise. I think it's a recording. Is this a video recording? This guy looks like a businessman. Why? Why is all this necessary? Dude, I don't know either. I thought it was decided. She? I've got no qualms. I just want to live in peace. Ugh. Don't tell me. Were we all gathered for her sake? Who's her? Don't tell me it's Sarah. Sarah Chidoi. It all comes back to me. What? Damn you. I'll kill you. All your organization members. And Sarah Chidoi. I'll curse your name from hell. Don't look, Sarah. I'm innocent, man. Leave me out of this. Ah! He got his head chopped off. Why are there so many victim videos? No. This is probably footage of a person who died in the first trial. We got an easy first trial. There are some seriously hell trials going on here. I have no idea what's going on. This video. But he said your name. A lot of people said my name, okay? I don't know who they are. I don't know why. Sarah. You might just have an intimate connection to this death game. I'm telling you, man, all their parents are like crime lords or something. No way. But I really... It's no use. The more I say, the more suspicious I look. Just... What am I? The daughter of a crime lord? Please believe me, KG. I mean, he has to believe me. He wants me to believe him. How amusing. Are you going to be our goddess of victory? Or our angel of death? Doesn't sound too bad to bet my life on that. Your life? That's been my plan for a while now. I know! Can I trust my life to you, Sarah? I don't know. Can you give me your tokens? That's a heavy burden. That's a heavy burden for me. Too bad. What if I am an angel of death? Let's see now. Would you die along with me? I would like not to. I don't intend to die. That's a good answer. Okay, let's search around a little more. Right. Trust. I've always been a bit suspicious of him. Yeah, me too. KG never wants to talk about himself. Yeah, after we saw that freaking video. Yeah, ex-detective. Ex-detective. There must be a past he can't talk about. A truth he can't say. Like leaving someone to die. Even so, KG bet on me. Can I bet on KG? I don't know. I mean, I'm using his X-ray vision. Looks like a refrigerator. It won't open. Yeah, I definitely think there's someone in there. Door is shut fast. There's no handle. It probably can't be opened manually. Interesting, interesting. Behind the thick glass, I can see a figure that appears to be sleeping. KG, there's a person. Who is it? This will be the person that will solve everything. Doesn't show any signs of moving. Do they not notice us? Can't imagine it's a survivor at this point. It's someone that's like really hurt or in terrible health, because I'm pretty sure that's an IV bag. If they're an enemy, let's hope they don't notice us. Can we just get a look at their face, please? For now, doesn't seem there's any way we can get to the other side anyway. Let's leave quietly when we're done searching. But I want to see what their face looks like. God damn it. God damn it. Why did the lights suddenly come on? Yeah, I know. Must mean they know us. That they know we're here, right? And no secret stuff. Weird. Where did Geen go then? Alright, I guess I'll leave. I can't leave, okay? So how do we get out of here? There's gotta be a switch somewhere then. Is it you, Miley? Sumiley? Computer? Oh. Stuff here. This one has a label on it. Attain the first floor security camera footage disc. Ooh, security camera. Well now, we might have been getting filmed. Yeah, I have no doubts about that. You don't mean the whole time? Yes, the whole time. It's not so strange. There's too many of us for just the floor masters to watch over. When you think about it, maybe so, but... I'm sure someone was watching, and there are probably cameras, and I am curious about the footage. Can we look at the footage? Got you curious, eh? I'm very curious. Let's look at all of them if we can. Yes. We can probably view the footage on the computer. Should we watch it? Hell yeah, Z's. We should definitely watch it. There's probably no other reason for us to come here. I'll put in the disc from the drawer. I love how there's just one disc in the whole drawer. The computer began loading the video. Ooh, it's us! This is when we all first met up. Ooh, now we get to see people doing suspicious stuff. Sure enough, we were being observed. Huh? This video doesn't have sound. Well, that's a little bit inconvenient. It's my best friend, Joe! Joe. Sarah. Sarah? I'm okay. What is it? This video is pretty long. We should probably skip to the important parts. What are the important parts? You're right. Are you prepared? Huh? You could see things you don't like. The other sides of your allies. We're well beyond that. I need to see it. That's true. What if some distrustful act got recorded? KG is still suspecting that there might be a traitor. Whatever, man. I'm ready to frickin' watch, okay? Will you be okay, KG? I'm being so, like, antagonistic, I feel like. You didn't do anything suspect, did you, KG? Haha, defiant, aren't you? Let's watch the rest, shall we? KG began to play the rest of the video. Our actions up to this point played back. A recording from when we were all still alive. We skipped through, checking for anything suspect. And... Sarah. It's okay, keep it going. You sure are strong. Hmm? Kyutaro? What? The Central Hall. Someone placed a card? Interesting. It's one of the role cards used in the first main game. Who just placed it? I mean, it looks like Kyutaro's silhouette. So he's with them? I don't really see that happening. Kyutaro? Rather than him working with them, I feel like he found all of them and he placed them, right? And now someone picked it up. So, he got a sacrifice. So that was true then. Whew, that's some unexpected footage. Do you think Kyutaro was the one who set the role cards in place? Hold on a sec. Think back at earlier. Think back at what? Okay, so like, I think even if he did have some like scheme going, I don't think he did it willingly. It probably, because he was still trying to escape. So I think he might have been like coerced or something. We had a discussion like this before, remember? I don't. What are we talking about? The one who set up the cards should have been So. So executed a strategy in the bar so he could use Kana. Yeah, but that means he only set like 1 or 2 cards. He placed the sacrifice card he had Kana pick it up, and traded her a commoner card to put her in his debt. And then So had Joe pick up that sacrifice card. All of it was a trap laid by So, I thought. But from what we can see in this video, it's Kyutaro who placed the cards first. So just saw him and adopted it, that's all. Oh. So that's why he said it was okay to swap them around? How conniving. No way. Well, there's not much video left. Well, that was a very disappointing video. While trying to sort my head out, I pushed play. Sure enough, Kyutaro was shown again and again, secretly placing cards. I wonder if he placed them purposely so specific people will pick them up. And So picked up a few of those cards, because he saw Kyutaro doing it. And indeed, made a trade with Kana. It was all true. Some mysteries solved, others added. Keeping my hazy feelings in check, I let the remaining bit of video play. Huh? Are Joe and Kai talking about something? Well, we're not gonna know, there's no audio, god damn it. Such enigmatic faces. Just what were those two talking one-on-one about? And we'll never know because they're both dead. Joe never told me anything about anything like this. Ugh, if we could just hear their voices. That's everything of note in the footage. Sure took up some time. We should leave here soon. We probably used like up the whole 3 hours to watch this video. You should hold on to this disc, Sarah. Okay. We made some findings. Now we search for Gin and work toward escape. Yeah, still don't know where he went. Where did that kid go? Was he not the one that opened this freaking vent? So... a bazaar. You were in here this whole time? Meow? That was... Gin? Where are you, Gin? Quiet. You're putting us in danger too, you know. Well, he already screamed, so what does it matter? What should we do? I don't hear his voice anymore. The situation has changed. Thinking safety-wise, we should probably head back for now. No, you want us to abandon Gin? I refuse to give up. You're right. Let's look around, Sarah. No more losing anybody. Right. Right indeed. Why did he suddenly scream out anyway? Where is he? Miley's room. Yeah, I guess that's Miley's room. Wasn't there a door here? Because I think that's where the room where Sol was like hanging out and about when he was doing the laptop thing. There's something on the table. A key. This wasn't here before, was it? Maybe I shouldn't go touching it. I don't care, I'm taking it. Attain a key with tag. Not good. Someone's coming from the central hall. Huh? Well, let's hide for now, I guess. Because it doesn't really sound like a kid walking. It sounds like someone with heels or something. Although it could just be a generic footsteps sound, I don't know. Let's go back to the kitchen and hide. Okie dokie. Can we see at least? Can we see? They're close, keep quiet. Why can't we peek out? This is a shitty kitchen. I don't know who you are, but don't notice us. The footsteps stop near the door. Hey there, wait a minute, that's Miley's silhouette. I see two. So they were just chilling out here on the floor, on the first floor. One of them is Miley. I can hear them talking quietly. Did you let them escape? I apologize. The key that was here is... it's mine now. Gone? Sigh. Seriously? Give it up. Is Geen safe? Who could the other person be? Why can't you guys be better at recognizing voices? Listen, don't let Gashu have his way. Ah, there are factions within the game. He's trying to destroy the death game. What? I understand. The monitor room should have a surveillance mode, correct? What do you mean? Connect the blue wire. I keep a careful eye on Gashu. What if I disconnect the blue wire, Why do you know about... And one more thing. You must retrieve the chip in Ranger's head. Man, Miley seems like the big bad if she's having this much authority. That chip can destroy this place's security. It's a menace. Well, you guys are leaking a lot of important information. Unless you're doing it on purpose. You're trying to trick me. Destroy security? Please be quiet. What if someone heard you? Yeah, I know. I feel like you're doing this on purpose. Then things would get quite fun, I suppose. Oh, and... What the heck? That better not be my tablet, I swear to God. Oh my god, I hate these tablets. What? The tablet? This is not the time. Who's there? Nobody. We have to run. Climb up the chute. So dumb. Pant. God, who could it be? Whew, that was a close call. McGeen is still... It didn't look like those two had captured him at least. I mean, he might be good at hiding. Let's think about what we can do. What we can do? Check our roles. Nah, we already know our roles. Let's summarize our conversation, I guess. Those two mentioned some very interesting things. Yep, something about a chip in Ranger's head. We gotta go get that. Plus a surveillance mode in the monitor room. And something about a blue wire. I don't know what sort of functionality it has. But we can watch the security cameras on all the floors. Sounds loads better than sneaking back onto the first floor and getting caught. Okay, Sarah, let's roll. Before that, just briefly, we should check our cards. Okay, so we go over both anyway. That annoying noise earlier signaled a trade. Oh, that's true. That's why we had to check our rolls. Right. Someone's cards must have gotten traded. I bet it's me. Someone took my keymaster and gave me probably like sacrifice or something. The second trade was performed 4 minutes ago. I wonder if everyone's things like make a noise when the trade happens, or is it just you? Still the keymaster. Ooh. I bet you got the sacrifice card then. Oh, what? Well, who traded then? And I'm still... Oh! It was... Wait, what? So it should have been the person that was like talking to Miley, but then they were like, who's there? So it's not their tablet? Oh, wait, unless everyone's tablet makes a noise. That would make sense. And I'm still a commoner. So it was between people other than us. Glad it didn't add any extra complications. Now let's go to the monitor room. That's really inconvenient. So any trade... I mean, I guess it makes sense because it wants to tell you like someone's stuff got traded. But that noise, man. It's ridiculous as hell. I guess Geen is just not on this floor then? I don't know why he yelled out then. And I still don't know who the person... So that means it's not a player then, because they're... Unless they were smart enough to leave their freaking monitor behind. Wait, so where are we going? I think we should go check on what's his face so we can nab the chip. Hopefully, anyway. Hey, it's still here! Chip! Give me the chip! It'd be bad if the chip got damaged. How should we extract it? We'd like to take the head for inspection, but if we got caught, we'd set them off for sure. I'm worried for Geen. Let's go to the monitor room and check the surveillance system first. Darn it! Darn it! Spacing out. She's still being super weird. Fine. I'll do things in your order. Jeez. Never lets me do the things the way I want to do. So... Where is it? Is it just here? Or is it for the prize exchange? He's not here anymore. Wait, so where is it? What am I... It's here, right? Oh. Search under? Looking down by the ground, various wires are connected to the computer. They said it was the blue wire, right? Let's try connecting it. I connected the blue wire to the computer. Oh, sweet! You can even see in their rooms! Oh my god! Bingo! This is the surveillance system. Is Geen at any of these? It seems like it's only on this floor, isn't it? I am looking, but I'm not seeing anything. Right? They're all showing the same thing on repeat, man. I'm pretty sure I don't see him anywhere. Okay, hold on. Let me look at one screen to see if I see him. Wait, hold up. Was there something here? I feel like I saw something. I feel like... Oh, maybe not. Huh? Something's odd about this bedroom. What do you mean? What the hell? What's going on? That's the Mishima AI. Whose room is that? Oh, now? This is your room? Pan, I made it back. Now. Is this really for the best? This surveillance system, man, is spying on all of them. Indeed. Well done, Miss Now. I'm glad your safety was ensured. What? Girl, you scheming? But, Hill... Professor, what should I do? Believe in me, Miss Now. For I was miraculously revived so I could protect you. I don't know if you trust him, he's still an AI. Do just as I say, yes? Right, now, is it your turn to be manipulated? I don't like this. See, I never trusted those damn AIs. That's why I'm totally with Reiko when she busted the crap out of that monitor. Now put on a smile. I'd like to see you cheery, Miss Now. How very manipulative of you, AI Mishima. Yes. Fantastic. What a good student I have indeed. Yeah, you shouldn't trust those. Those are totally them using the AI to manipulate you, okay? Mishima is dead. Let it go. What's going on? This isn't good. Keiji. Yeah, what's with that Mishima? It's definitely very strange. But I feel like that question is not what I want to ask. That question is probably asking like, why is there a Mishima? But I want to say, what's wrong with that Mishima, the way they're acting? Now it's behaving strangely, isn't she? She did something to ensure her safety, apparently. It sure looks like Mishima put her up to something. Maybe that card trade earlier was now. But what does she trade with? What does she get? Did she get the sacrifice? Because like, what will help her at this point? I got the Keymaster. The Sage is not gonna help you. So there's only that sacrifice. Unless she traded someone... Unless she had the sacrifice and she traded it to get a commoner card. I don't know. But it takes 50 tokens to trade. Now shouldn't have very many, I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Apparently everyone's a freaking liar. Then what in the world? Mishima just said he'd been revived. Maybe she did something to revive him? But wasn't he always just an AI that Reiko destroyed right here? Reiko had a good reason to destroy him, and yet... Wonder if he's really the same AI. No, I do not think so. I think it's a different AI. Because that is not a good Mishima. That is a bad Mishima. Only Nao's room having a monitor in it is pretty suspect too. Oh. So the bedroom is only her bedroom? That is pretty suspect. It's another game by them. It's another scheme. Maybe the floor master is plotting something. Who's the floor master now? Is it Safali or is it Gashu? No way. No. Okay, well, should we unplug this? Nothing of note. Someone is standing in front of a bedroom. Really? Where? What are they even seeing that I'm not seeing? Maybe the monitors don't actually show what you're seeing. It's just a repeating like thing. That's Kyutaro? Is he talking with the owner of the room? He's scheming with So. Oh, that's all you got? Is there like no audio or something? Lame balls. Wait, there's audio. We heard now talking. The left monitor shows Reiko sitting in her bedroom. Okay. She must be exhausted. They peek into our bedrooms, man. Creeps. Room of Lies. Alice's body and rearranges remains still there. Alice. We checked all the monitors, but Gin was nowhere to be found. This surveillance system is only for floor 3. Sure enough, Gin's still at floor 1. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. Pull the plug or the wire. Huh? It's Gashu. I'll shut off the security system. Pull the wire? How about that? Whew. Oh dear. Just what are you two up to? Nothing you need to worry about? Sure noisy. We're having a moment here. Oh my, pardon me then. Why are you here? Why are you here though? Tell me something. Are there AIs on all these monitors? You are precisely right. Here are assembled AIs of all candidates who cleared the first trial. Interesting. Gotcha. You can go. We're gonna take the next step. Yes, I shall leave you to it. Now, what to do? I think we should get the chip. Could be useful. I know. We should collect Ranger's chip while we still can. You okay not going after Gin? Of course I'm worried, but Gin isn't just a child anymore. I'm sure he'll escape and return to us. Watch this one decision be the one that gets Gin killed because I didn't go after him. That'd be messed up. And when he does, we should have an escape plan worked out to surprise him with. Maybe that's what believing is. Let's go to the Room of Lies. Oh, I have to go there? I thought you were gonna take me there. Oh, you guys are standing here now? Weird. Oh my gosh, you're just gonna have that face permanently? I'm so disturbed by that face. I can't. I really cannot deal with that. Yo, you two, what's the hurry? On a date. KG, you need to stop, okay? You're like a full-ass adult. I'm a high school student. Leave me alone. Bastard, get away from Sarah. This isn't the time for jokes. And that's all he loves to joke about. Reiko is calm. Yep, pretty normal. What about this guy? Still don't know? Nope, we still don't know. We just don't know them well enough. We need to spend infinite amount of time with them to get to know them. It is certainly within your options to spend some time together, you two. Okay, dude. Don't make it any more creepy than it is, okay? So do I need to like nab anything to get the thing from his head, or can I just like get it from his head? Oh, Safali! What are you doing here, huh? Are you here to retrieve the head? Where are you two headed? Just feel like telling some lies. So the room of lies? Yes, yep, that's what it's for. I love it. A room dedicated to telling lies. You can't. Right now, you're not allowed in. Are you getting the chip? I won't let you, Safali. Hold on, Safali. Can you just decide that? But you see, we can't leave the bodies there any longer. Well, you see, I need some time with Alice, you know? We haven't talked yet. We need to hold a memorial service. That's my line. No buts about it. Let's leave it for later, Sarah. We're not gonna get a chance later. Understood. That's a missed opportunity, I tell you. I still can't read anything from Safali. Intuition won't work when you haven't known each other for very long. Well, then your skill is kind of stupid, isn't it? Can I go there? She's not gonna let me. Ooh, Miss Sarah. Right now, you're not allowed in the Room of Lies. Fine, be that way. Seems to be hard to retrieve it right now. I feel like they're implying I can retrieve it later, but that doesn't really make sense. Oh, he's gone. Miss Sarah. So, what do you want? You came at a good time. So? Don't give me that displeased look. I just wanted to talk for a bit. About what? Huh, wow, you're actually listening to me. Please, be serious. That's right, there ain't no time, Sol. Thank you very much, Sarah. Kyutaro, Kana. What are you up to? Have the three of them been working together? Yeah. I feel like it should be obvious by now, Sarah. Figure it out already. This is important, will you listen? Man, why do you make it like that? I feel like they're gonna advance something. I wonder if I should go check some stuff out. Or if I should just listen. I'll just listen, I guess. Thanks, Miss Sarah. So, on to business. I want to reconcile. Scheme! This is scheming! Reconcile. We've always been friends. Yeah, I can't even force myself to say that. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. Huh? We've quarreled a bunch, haven't we? It's mostly been your fault. But I realize, you know, it can't go on like this. This is another scheme. I don't believe it, okay? Stop trying to trick me, you asshole. I mean, our real enemy is the kidnappers, right? That's true. I want to put an end to this ridiculous death game. I want us to escape. And of course, I mean all of us. Oh, a little too late for that. My best friend is dead. What a moving speech. I'm serious, KG. So how about we all share this laptop? Well, when you put it that way, it's my bad for taking it from you, but in the end, I couldn't see what was on it because the password has been changed. Oh, this asshole, I knew he had to come here for a reason. So that's how it is. No, this is unfair. If it was me, if I was in this game, I'd be like, you give us the laptop, I will look through it, and I will decide what I want to tell you. Because this is like, you gotta do stuff so it puts you, like, it gives you leverage. Right now, Soul has been playing us the whole time. I feel like you guys are not smart enough for this. That explains why you suddenly feel like joining up with us who know the password. Huh? You know the password? Sarah, come on! Gotta learn how to scheme. Enough of the bargaining. There isn't time. We have the password. Soul has the laptop. Reconciling means we share. Nah, screw that shit. I really do just want to reconcile though. Nah, I don't trust you. Well, whatever. Okay, as a proof of rebel friendship. You give me tokens? Let's shake hands, Miss Sarah. I don't wanna, guys. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, I hate his guts so much. I'm not really that curious what's on the laptop, but is it actually even that vital? I don't want to shake hands. I'm not doing it. No. I'm fine. Screw you, bro. I see. Can't help that. Well, at least shake hands with Kana. No, screw that. I'm not shaking hands with anybody. I'm being such a jerk. I'm not shaking hands with anybody. Suck on that. The moment I pulled back my hand. Sister. Kana forcefully grasped my hand. Girl, what are you doing? Can you chill out? Sister. Sarah, I mean, I'm sorry. But don't reject Kana, please. Kana? Kana had betrayed me twice. Yeah, I know. The third time, I'm really a fool if I do it again. But that was all Soul's instigation. Yeah, but she's still working with them. Kana. Don't turn on me again, alright? God damn it. I don't wanna, okay? You gotta stop playing the fool, Sarah. I'm really pissed. I grasped Kana's hand in return. Right. And me? Screw you, dude. You try to get all of us killed just for yourself. Here you go. You? Huh? Well, thanks. Well, they forced me to reconcile, so that's some true bullshit. Yo, Sarah, Kana, I've been watching you guys. Yeah, with some extremely dead eyes, Reiko. Reiko. I don't know what happened, but if there's no ill feelings, then great. Yeah, everything you said with that face, I cannot take seriously. Yes. Reiko, will you look at it with us? At Kai's laptop. Huh? Can I? I still think I should look at it and then I will decide what I tell people, but okay, you guys play the fools. I can't help you at this point. Of course. Okay then, I'm turning it on. What the what the hell am I looking at? Whoa, it's open. If there are any clues we can use to escape in here. Yeah, I'm just saying for the record, I don't trust these assholes one hot bit, okay? I would not have reconciled. I'd be like, screw it, I don't need this stupid information anyway. The trash can for discarded data. Okay, can I not look at it? Sarah's favorite things? Wow. A file named Sarah's Taste. Okay, guys. This is private information between all of us. Don't tell anybody, okay? Did Kai make this file himself? I love how this is. Can you believe it? Miss Sarah's favorite things. Sweets edition. Strawberry jam. Jam in general. Mashed sweet potatoes with chestnuts. Koshian toast. He's right on the money. Nothing but paste, huh? Taste notes. Miss Sarah eats well with a balanced diet. She especially likes sweet things. I'm happy to understand her just one bit more. It goes on and on like this. So, Kai was Sarah's stalker? Now that I think about it, There always was something pastes-like at the dinner table. Okay, it's weird that he makes all your food and stuff, but we never see him. A folder named Sarah. Is everything about me in here? Oh my god. It's locked with a password. Can't open it. Well, guess the password. I don't know. A file named backdoor.smut? What kind of files are you making here, Kai? Hey, quit it with that. I'm not exactly excited myself, but... Well, it's not an image file, right? I think they're all text files. Huh? I nervously opened the file. I'm sure he named it like that on purpose so people don't look at it, you know? Inside, there were long strings of text and symbols I couldn't make any sense of. Can't make heads or tails of it. Hard to believe Kai was into this. Is this a fanfic? Did he write smut? Is this whatchamacallit? Some kind of programming thingy? We can't decipher this sort of thing. What do you mean? It's smut. He wrote code with smut. A file named Order 8. It's himself, isn't it? Resume. Kai, good work guarding the Chidoin family. It seems the Chidoins have been looking for assistance as of late. This is good timing. Kai, get them to employ you and slip into their midst. The organization has prepared the necessary documents. They're all kept in this file. Oh, this is his undercover stuff. It's a forged resume. I guess only the photo is the real Kai, though it seems to be pretty old. I knew we had an assistant when I was a kid, but it was only while I was at school, so I never saw them around. Was Kai really there at my house? Yeah, still weird that you don't know. A file named Order 59. That's me! Kai, the Death Game project is finally taking on tinges of reality. At last, your time has come to be useful to the organization. Guard Sarah Chidoin until the planned day and ensure she remains healthy. And as much as possible, keep an eye out for her close friends Joe Tazuna and Ryoko Hirose. We can't add anyone else. Understood? Fulfill your duty, Kai. So was it Ryoko supposed to be in this game? Because that's weird. Even Joe and my best friend Ryoko are mentioned in here. The file contains investigative reports on and photos of Joe and Ryoko. Don't tell me. What's the plan for Ryoko to get involved too? I wonder why she wasn't then. Kinda weird. A file named to Miss Sarah. Hello, Miss Sarah, I am Kai. Did you expect me to find this? Oh my god. He might have wrote this like afterwards though. Like once he got involved in the game. I am truly sorry you had to get involved in such an incident as this. This was written during the Death Game. Miss Sarah, if you are reading this, there is something I want to tell you. I, Kai Sato, was an agent belonging to a certain vile organization. In addition, I was raised as an assassin. An assassin? However, I could not carry out the assassination orders I was issued in my youth. I could not kill another human being. My father was disappointed in me, and my standing in the organization was low. Then one day, I was appointed to a certain task. It was to guard and care for you from the shadows. I say this, but it was not a task I held in high regard at first. Not until the plans for the Death Game were beginning to approach a reality. I myself do not know the Death Game's objective. However, while this is merely my impression, Miss Sarah, it is possible that this is all revolving around you. Yeah, I'm finding that out more and more. Of course, I do also believe that you are merely a victim, Miss Sarah. Still, the organization needs you, and they will take any means necessary. The organization's name is Asunaro? What is that supposed to stand for? It is a secret organization possessing superior technology in a multitude of fields. Asunaro, you know that? You know that stuff, dude? You startled me, what's the matter? That's the same name as the orphanage I'm from. I freaking knew it was connected to the goddamn orphanage stuff because you're all freaking... Well, I guess you're all orphans? Or you're all adopted at least. Settle down, let's keep reading. This Death Game is not for pleasure nor revenge. To the organization, it is an inevitable mission. That is what my father believed. His father. The organization drove my father mad. There may come a time you must confront him. Okay, is your father Gashu or whatever? Oh, it is your father. At the time, please, defeat my father, Gashu. Gashu. Gashu, gosh. I've collected all data I've researched in the Sarah folder. If I am already dead, please make use of it. But it's... okay. Okay, thanks for giving the password hint in the letter, I guess. The password is your mother's name. I hope it can be of some use. The password is like... Chidoin, my father's name, and then my mother's name. I pray that you will not be swallowed up by the whirlpool of deception and slaughter. Please survive, even if it must be you alone. Oh, Kai, I will try my damnedest, but we'll see. The message ends here. Kai, we're all working together now. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. Hey, so, don't you think this clears Sarah of suspicion? Huh? Were you on about that? Saying Sarah, Kai, and Joe were the masterminds working together? You are out of your mind, so, okay? See the logic, dude. Well, that was just a little tit for tat. I wasn't exactly calm at the time. Sorry, Miss Sarah. I'm glad we can reconcile. No, I don't agree. We're not reconciled. I don't care, okay? I don't care what the game says. We are not reconciled. Now, a folder named Sarah. It's locked with password. Okay, it's my mother's name. Let's put it in. Whatever my mother's name is. I slowly type in my mother's name. It opened. What is it? It's 2 more files. That's great. A file named Personal Thanks. Hello, this is Kai. Apologies, but this message has absolutely nothing to do with the dev game. Okay guys, this is private. Only for my eyes, okay? Miss Sarah, I wish to express my personal gratitude as Kai Sato. I owe a great deal to the Chidoin family. Your father hired me as an assistant to help out with his job and housework. Of course, this was also a job for the organization to keep watch of you. At first, I felt disgusted with your father, who treated me as if I was family. I was trained as an agent from a young age. I had never experienced anything such as affection. I was afraid that I might be changing. But over time, I came to want to protect your family. I wished to see you grow to maturity with my own eyes. For the first time, I had a reason to live. I'm truly glad I could meet the Chidoins. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. I still don't know what's going on with my family. Are they still alive? Kai. A file named Important Background Check File. Ooh, this is the good stuff. Hello, this is Kai. I was able to use an old ID to successfully access a very small section of the organization's database. Doesn't that hair look kind of like Keiji's hair? I'm just saying. There, I discovered the data pertaining to participants in the dev game. Unfortunately, data on most of the participants was protected in such a way I could not extract it. Well, lame balls. But there was one man in particular for which that protection was removed. Ah, interesting. It appears his file was at one time deleted. But for some reason or another, it was restored. Oh, I do not know that person. Who could this be? It looks like you, doesn't it? I knew your family was involved in some way. It's your brother or something, right? This guy's... What's the matter? Oh, you guys all know him or something? Why am I the only one that doesn't know him? What? Everyone's acting strange. Who is it? Do they all know this person? It looks like freaking Soul. Come on. They even got the same scarf theme going on. Ugh. Pant. Sorry, I gotta use the toilet. Oh, you got the shits? You know this person, so I gave you the shits? I do not even know his name. However, there is only one reason the organization would delete a file on someone. Namely, death. What do you mean? If he passed away before the death game. But why? Wait a minute, hold up. Is this the person that Alice killed? And this is the person that Soul is pretending to be? And his file was then restored. Perhaps that means he was revived. How do you revive people? They killed them. What? Revive? I know I've seen this guy somewhere or another. But why can't I remember? We are all freaking dolls. And they took that memory away. Have we bled? I mean, Mako has blood, so we know that's human, I guess. But you neither? It's the person from the freaking orphanage. That's why you all know him. I guess I wasn't from that orphanage then? That's weird. Kinda think so too. But she can't remember anything. They've learned how to wipe human memories. That's how this works. Does anybody know this guy's name? I bet it's Sohiyori. He's wearing the same scarf as Soul. Yeah, I know. It even looks like him. I could not solve the riddle concerning him. And there is one more curious aspect. There should have been 20 participants in the dev game. But there were not enough files for everyone. What do you mean files? My supposition is that someone pretending to be one of the members? What? That sound? There's been a trade. Ugh, but this ain't the time for that. Someone who isn't present initiated a trade. So, maybe? I wanna... It's probably gonna be another thing that don't matter. I'll check the roll, whatever. Let's check our tablets. Yeah, you guys make sure you check yours too. Okay. Maybe you guys can also tell me what you got? Let's boot up the tablet. Tablet has to be booted up? What kind of bullshit tablet is this? Okay, I'm the keymaster. I don't think it's ever gonna change. I'll always be the keymaster, probably. Because they want you to be the keymaster. Since you're the main character, they want you to have like a major role to control how the conversation flows. Now, back to the laptop. Oh? It changed, huh? How shocking, just after I said the whole thing. Thanks a lot, game. Sacrifice, huh? But I mean, you can still trade, right? It's not over yet. Sacrifice? The third trade has just been performed. There's no mistaking it. Someone traded cards with me. And of all things, they pushed on me to sacrifice. Oh, you know what this also does? Is because like now people know what cards you have. Because they traded it with you. That is insane. Inconceivable. I mean, I'm fighting for everyone's. See, that's why you should be like, F all you guys, I'm fighting for myself from now on. I'm suffocating. Huh? I can't breathe right. What's the matter, Sarah? How's it feel to have my card? Calm down. Right now, the laptop. No worries. It's not like that card means you definitely die, you know? The laptop. Of course, you did kill me. Sarah. Calm down. I feel a touch on my shoulder. It's warm. But the hallucination won't go away. I need to trade cards. Maybe calm down, Sarah. Why do you have 50 tokens? Okay, and I have 50 tokens. Right, I left the wallet in my bedroom. I need to go get it. Can you calm down? My body moves on its own. Not caring about anyone watching, I start running. Pant. Where's the wallet? I don't know, where is the wallet? I don't think anyone could jack your wallet, right? Because they can't come into your room. No wallets? Well, how disappointing. Okay, what should I do then? No wallets. Where is it? I've looked everywhere, but I can't find the wallet. Maybe you had it on you the whole time. Why? I know I couldn't have lost it. You're definitely losing it right now, that's for sure. Sniff. I don't want to die. Is there any other way? The Room of Lies. If I take Alice's tokens... Ooh. I start running again. Before they collect the body. For the sake of my future. Pant, gas, everything is gone. No, we couldn't even get the freaking chip. Alice's body has been completely cleaned up. You're kidding. Why? No. Now I'm going to... What do I do? Miss Sarah. Safali. I just finished cleaning. Of course, I also carefully transported the bodies. You're very strong, Safali. This might be my last chance. Trick, I want to trick her. Are my tokens around here somewhere? Huh? Did you lose your wallet? I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh, I don't mean that. I mean, I did lose my wallet, didn't I? I entrusted my tokens to Alice. All of them, temporarily, for a certain plan. I plan to take them back, assuming survival. And we didn't hear anything about the dead's tokens being forfeit. So, could you give them back? Miss Sarah, Alice didn't have any tokens. Wow. Huh? He must have used it all then. Sorry, I'm busy, so if you'll excuse me. What's going on? Alice didn't have any tokens? That's impossible. Alice was one of the high placers for tokens. Well, see, you can be a high placer, but you can also use all your tokens. Remember the rules, Sarah? It only has to be touched by your hands. You don't have to be in possession of them. Did someone do this to trap me? Huh? Why am I laughing? You have lost it, girl. Hey there. Having fun, Sarah? Yeah. I can't muster the energy to think about anything anymore. Yeah, see, that's why you think about yourself only. In the end, I guess you weren't seriously thinking you could escape either, huh? Is That's so. Just a hunch I got. You find hope for everyone else, cause those without hope die. Is that how you thought? That's... I mean, I guess? Yeah, I never thought I would die myself. Pretty conceited in the end, weren't you? Yeah. Honestly, whatever I do, I'm hopeless. Did I just willingly let my hallucination kill me? Joe, finally, I won't have to run from you anymore. What? Gin? What in the hot cheesecakes is happening? Big Sis Sarah, stay with us, meow. Gin? Big Bro Joe isn't here, meow. Don't give any attention to anything weird, Woof. Why are you here, Gin? Wait, Gin, did you take the tokens? Because that would be so smart of you. Why am I here? So can cheer Big Sis Sarah up, obviously. Gin, please, come back to your senses. Believe in the real Joe. Please, Big Sis Sarah. Believe in Joe? You're not the only one who couldn't do anything, meow. Me and all of us. We've regretted, Woof. We've suffered, meow. And yet, Big Bro Joe put on a smile to the end, meow. And everybody else who died, they were thinking of the ones who'll be left till the very end, Woof. So I'm sure what he really wants is for everyone to get home alive. That's why you have to believe in the real Joe, Big Sis Sarah. The real Joe. I don't know. I feel like I've lost sight of him already. That guy who was always by my side. Do I have the courage to face him head on? Ooh, but we gotta. When you're done? That should be impossible. The madman. He really did it. Lunch rush beaten. Shades consumed. What?